Okay, Laura, so we just made a trip this time around to Dark Summit. This is the third year for this haunt. It's in Summit, Illinois, hence the name. What did you think this year?
Oh, I loved it. It was great. Fantastic. I've liked it. I know this is the third year we've gone. I've liked it every single year. It's been great, but this year it was fantastic, and the actors make it. The actors stayed in character. They weren't like really in your face, but there were actors everywhere, and it was just great how they interacted with each other, and they were just entertaining. So I loved it. 5 out of 5. 5 chainsaws. Fantastic.
Anything in particular that stands out in the rooms?
The actors. I mean, all the rooms were good, but as far as the actors, that's what made it. I mean, the sets were good too. The whole thing overall was great. I mean, it was all really, really great. But like I said, the actors, the amount of them, and what they did, they just made it very enjoyable, very entertaining. It was great. Highly recommended.
All right.
5 out of 5.
Okay, and I'm going to have to echo that. 5 out of 5. This haunt, I can't stress enough how much the actors make this haunt. I think this is the only haunt that I could really say we've been to where it's strictly the actors. I mean, really, it didn't even matter what the sets looked like, I have to say, and I don't say that often about haunts. As soon as you walk up, the actors are in character. Not only are they in character in relation to you, but in relation to each other. They're like children walking around and interacting with each other, and they're like bad children where the parents have to scold them. They're doing their own thing. They're not even really paying attention to you, although they do at times. They talk to each other, they mumble, they do things, and it's fantastic. Even the guy reading the rules on the inside of the haunt is extremely entertaining. That's usually a pretty boring portion of the haunt, but extremely entertaining. All the rooms, set design was great. Some real twisty, turny surprises in there. There was a sort of a voodoo priest walking you through a portion. There was a portion with a door that spun around where you had to walk through singularly.
That was a first. We haven't seen that
Never
before.
saw anything like that before. Cannibals we see all the time, but they were great. There was even a guy hanging out of the freezer and begging for help and things. Just little subtle touches like that. Again, the actors, it was almost as if you were irrelevant. They were going to do their thing. You were invading their world. It was their house, and you just happened to be walking through it. And I think that's a really clever take on things. And the wait entertainment doesn't stop. In the haunt, before the haunt, outside of the haunt, they're always on, no matter where you're at. They never break character. I mean, we were even talking with people there outside of the haunt, and the actors were still all around us. We were done. We were over with. Actors are still all around us doing their thing, and it's like, that's just what they do. Brilliant. 5 out of 5. Easily. Gets better every year.